In today's episode, we'll reflect on the glorious journey of 50th anniversary of diplomatic ties between China and European Union, exploring how both sides can deepen their cooperation. We'll discuss Chongqing's innovative practices in weather warning systems, continue to hear the entrepreneurial journey of the local theater group leader in Chongqing. In the context of an increasingly complex global trade environment, China and the European Union are celebrating the important milestone of the 50th anniversary of diplomatic ties. This milestone is not only a reflection of history, but also a starting point for the future collaboration.
Absolutely. From the initial trade exchange to industrial cooperation today, China-EU relations have continuously deepened. BYD's production base in Hungary and CATL's factory in Germany are vivid examples of this economic partnership.
Now let's take a look back at this journey of cooperation and think about the future development of China-EU relations.
China and the European Union are charting a course towards deeper cooperation, such as BYD's Hungary production base and CATL's German factory demonstrate how economic ties are evolving beyond trade into integrated industrial collaboration. This pivotal moment coincides with the 50th anniversary of China-EU diplomatic relations ties in 2025, offering a historical opportunity to reinforce their strategic partnership. 50 years ago, China established diplomatic ties with the European Economic Community, what we now know as the European Union. Since then, bilateral trade has soared just from 2.4 billion to a staggering 780 billion. Today, China and the EU are each other's second largest trading partners. Whether China-EU cooperation heats up or cools down, it carries serious weight for the global economy and politics.
And we believe at the EU Chamber that the relationship with China has always been of closeness and resilience. And we believe that in every moment of uncertainty or difficulty, there's also a moment of opportunity. Ultimately, we believe that, we can share and exchange our strengths and we can create really a much more successful future. Now, for one example, and I would like to express is, we can consider and we would like to be considered for joint ventures, for R&D partnerships. There are many opportunities and spaces where the coming together of the EU Chamber side and the Chinese side can really be a successful one.
2024 was the hottest year on record, with rising global temperatures and frequent extreme weather events making climate governance urgent.
Exactly. Effectively responding to climate risk has become a crucial issue for countries worldwide. Chongqing has made impressive strides in weather warnings, using smart meteorological platforms to deliver alerts accurately to communities, schools, and even personal phones, creating a model for early warnings for all.
Indeed, this innovative model offers valuable insights for the world. In today's dialogue, we have a special interview with Ms. Ko Barrett, the Deputy Secretary General of the World Meteorological Organization, who has a unique insight on global climate governance. Let's listen to her insights.
The WMO website talks about extreme temperatures. 2024 was the warmest year on record globally. So what WMO recommends about dealing with this temperature is, of course, we need to address the root causes of warming, which is from a blend of energy sources. But of course, we all have to learn to adapt to these changes. To learn to change our lifestyle in a way that we can adapt to warm temperatures.
The WMO introduces the Early Warning for All system. It helps reduce casualties and economic losses by providing timely alerts before disasters strike, while also supporting key sectors like agriculture, infrastructure, and energy security.
What I love about the Early Warning for All initiative is that it focuses on the entire cycle of what it means to provide warnings. But it's not enough to know what's going to happen. You have to get the words out, you have to disseminate the warning to the public. so they can take action. And then you need to be thinking about these warnings in the context of a long-term trend so that you can build resilience to these types of hazards over time.
In 2022, a sudden wildfire at mountains and forests in Chongqing, China, gripped the nation. Firefighters and volunteer teams rushed to assist, while Chongqing's meteorological department used real-time data on wind speed, direction, and humidity to support successful firefighting efforts.
You have strong capabilities to understand the risks. You have excellent forecasting ability. And then you have a strong network that connects the different levels of government, the different departments, so that everyone gets the warnings very quickly to take action. And that's specifically the kind of thing we're looking to build in every location around the world. And from the WMO perspective, we're very grateful to China for their generosity in sharing this expertise with the world.
In the last episode, we witnessed theater entrepreneur Chen Yang starting from scratch, using original plays to captivate audiences. Natalia, theater isn't a mainstream industry in Chongqing. How do you think this niche arts can establish themselves in modern society?
I believe both perseverance and innovation are essential. Chen Yang's team not only hones their works meticulously, but also use streets window for performance to attract younger audience, bringing theater out of the venues and into everyday life.
Exactly. Young people are proving with their actions that youth isn't about passively waiting for opportunities, but rather actively pursuing them. Now let's continue to hear more about the youth theater story.
Our team has grown from just 3 or 4 people at the beginning to about 20 now, and we have more and more fans. From having no audience at all, we now have a fan base of over 1,000 people, and our creative output has gone from 0 to 30 productions.
However, Chen Yang admits that theater is not a popular industry in Chongqing. She values every busy day.
Creative theater troupes like ours are quite rare in Chongqing. We often joke among ourselves that if all the theater leaders got together, we wouldn't even fill one table, but we still encourage each other.
As for ticket sales, don't bring in much profit for the team. Team members also take part-time jobs like drama coaching, brand collaborations, and so on.
Right now, we're just breaking even, so we have to find other ways to increase our income to keep putting on show after show.
Currently, apart from Chen Yang and his assistant Koala, most of the team members aren't full-time. After a long day of working, these post-95 youths still rush to the troupe around the city, yet the exhaustion of the day is easily soothed away. In this moment, they are not just actors with countless roles on stage, they are their truest selves.
I think sticking to one thing is really cool. I love it, so I just keep doing it. No matter how well I'm doing and how far it can take me in the future, I'll just do my best.
I hope the theater industry can thrive, since this industry is still a relatively niche circle, and I wish more people could discover its beauty.
I hope more people can discover theater, even when we're old, as long as we can still gather to talk about it, or just sharing stories and life. That will be enough.
The struggle is real right now. That's the situation I face now. But I still think what we want is chasing our dreams and making some money. That's the best state to be in. I'm positive about the future. I believe our Aliyah troupe can definitely make it.
To wrap up the show, let's take a look at what's hot topics about Chongqing have caught the attention of the global media this week.
This week, the completion and operation of Chang'an Automobile Rayong Factory in Thailand became a focus of international media attention. Leading Asian outlets, including the Bangkok Post, the Straits Times, GG Press, and Nikkei Asia, covered milestone events, such as the launch of its first overseas complete vehicle plant, planned annual capacity of 200,000 units, and delegation from Chongqing Automobile meeting with Prime Minister of Thailand. The first graduate students forum on Chinese and Greek civilizations was held at Southwest University in Chongqing, drawing media attention. Global Times and Xinhua Silk Road featured reports highlighting Greek ambassador to China Evgenios Kalpiris' keynote speech at the forum, where he emphasized enhancing Sino-Greek joint research on civilizational studies and the pivotal role of language in cultural exchange. Ex-user at Ma Wukong posted, Chongqing, China is set to complete the largest railway station in Western China, Chongqing East Railway Station, with a scale exceeding 1.2 million square meters, exemplifies China's infrastructure development model. This post went viral among international netizens, amassing over 123,000 views and 4,200 likes.
That's all for today's episode. Thanks to Natalia for joining me, and thank you all for tuning in.
Thank you, Alex, and thanks to everyone for your support. Have a wonderful weekend.
Let's meet showcasing new Chongqing to the world. I'm your host, Alex. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.
Goodbye.